I'm going to answer a question today. I'm going to answer a question that I'll bet you've had a conversation on with other people. This is the age-old question. Whose fault was it in the Garden of Eden? Was it Eve's fault or was it Adam's fault? Did Eve eat the fruit? And where was Adam? If he wasn't around, how could he be responsible? Well, today I'm going to answer the question, where was Adam? And we can find the answer to that in Genesis chapter 3, verse 6. And it says this. I'm going to read the whole thing. I'm going to point it out. And when you hear it, you're going to go, what? It's been here all along? And this is in the Amplified, but I checked other versions and it says the same thing. So it says this. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was delightful to look at, and a tree to be desired in order to make one wise and insightful, she took some of its fruit and ate it. And she gave also some to her husband with her, and he ate. Adam was with her, and he ate of it. Now, I find that very interesting. And then it says, and then the eyes of the two of them were opened. That is, their awareness was increased. Now, the Bible says that he was with her. I've had this conversation since I saw this, and other people have said, well, maybe he was with her in the garden, but maybe he wasn't with her in that particular place. Well, that's not what the Bible says. The Bible says he was with her. So she ate the apple or the fruit, and then she gave to her husband with her. What does that word with her mean to you? Does it mean in the vicinity? Is he with her if he's on the south side of the garden and she's in the center of the garden? Does it mean he's with her if he is out of hearing range? Does it mean he's with her? There's only two of them. I'm thinking in my mind, it means he's with her. He's standing with her. That makes me go, Adam, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Why aren't you doing something? What's happening here? Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you intervene? Why didn't you stop her? And so this takes us back to those verses earlier on that said God put man in the garden to tend it and to keep it. And those two words mean different things. To tend it means to guard it, to be a watchman over it, to make sure that no evil thing gets in. And to keep it means to garden it, to weed it, to make sure that, that it's watered and it's fruitful and you're picking the fruit and you're doing the things that need to be done in a garden. So this is why God puts the blame on Adam, because regardless of whether he is standing right beside Eve or whether he is elsewhere in the garden, I honestly think now that I've read this, I think he's standing right beside her. I think that this is where this is going. And God's saying, you weren't the watchman. As a watchman, as the man of the house, as the woman who's a Christian in your home, our responsibility as parents is to make sure that you are protecting your children from the evils that could come into your home, that there's no evils that come into the home. And so here we have the answer. And she gave to her husband with her, and he did eat, and the eyes of the two of them were opened, and that is that their awareness was increased. Just a thought for today. I want you to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And I just think, Adam, what were you doing? But you know what? No shame on Adam. We've all done it ourselves. There's been times when we've had things going on in our life and we've known that somebody is doing something that they shouldn't be doing in our household, our children or our spouse, and we've not said anything and we've not come forward and we've not said, hey, you need to not do that. And here's the reasons why. God says don't do these things. We've all been responsible. We've all done it. And so let's not place the blame, but look at ourselves and go, God, forgive me for the times when I've allowed things into my home that shouldn't have come into my home, that I haven't protected my children the way that I needed to protect my children. So that's it for today. God bless you. Have yourself a great day. God's got a plan for you. He loves you. You're called and you are anointed.